guys, it's episode 50. I have two girls chirping. I'm Lauren.
I'm Abby.
And if I look like a wet dog, it is because my hair is wet, but just don't look at it, okay? It just had to happen. The hair had to get washed.
I don't think anybody can notice.
Okay.
Will notice.
Well, they'll definitely notice now that I called it out, but that's one of my things.
It's one of my niche. I'm not like other girls.
I'm going to tell you,
I call them out.
Don't look at this and then explain to you why.
Speaking of calling people out, I do have a couple notes before. First of all, this is our 50th episode. We promised a Q&A. You're going to get it, but there is some stuff that has happened that we could talk about first. How was I transitioning this? Oh, speaking of calling people out, so Cole Hudson, we're talking about the Team USA Olympics again. Lane Hudson wasn't invited. We know this. Cole Hudson, his brother, was. I didn't know that. Lauren actually.
I did know that. And I got doubted. So then I had to find my resources.
Yeah, I was like, where'd you see that?
Because when I saw it, because I creep on things hockey related. It's what I do. And when I saw it and saw where he went to school and then Googled him just to confirm that it was in fact Lane's brother, his younger brother, that hasn't even made an NHL debut.
Yes, he has.
Not really. He hasn't played a full season.
Yeah,
Lane's been out here for
season.
Freaking rookie of the year in it.
Yeah.
But hey.
It is interesting to me that they picked his brother and not the rookie of the year, but hey. His dad.
It's disrespectful.
The whole reason I wanted to bring this up, though, his dad did like a episode or something. He talked to Recruits Habs Cast, which I think is a podcast. I don't know. It's like a video of him in his truck. And he's talking about Lane not being invited to the Team USA camp. And I'll just read you his quote, and then I'll read like something else that I saw from this. I think our family has made a commitment to Team USA hockey throughout the years. I don't know what Bill was thinking. I don't know him. He probably obviously doesn't know Lane. We have to live with how they see it. We don't have to agree with it. This fuels anyone, especially if you're as competitive as Lane. And then later on, there's no animosity towards it. They have the opportunity to make the decisions they make, so be it. You never know what happens in the future. My boys are also Canadian.
Which, like, I can see Lane Hudson on Team Canada. I think that's where he belongs.
Yeah.
And I loved it.
I read that, though, when he was like, well, you never know, my boys are also Canadian, hinting at Lane could just go play for Team Canada. I was like, did you talk to Lane before you said that?
I don't see a problem with it.
It's just a bold thing to say.
Not really.
I don't know. We can agree to disagree.
We're gonna.
Speaking of bold, the Seattle Kraken's alternate jersey, if you haven't seen it, is incredible. It glows in the dark.
It's so good.
Oh, I'm so excited. There was something else that I wanted to talk about. Oh, I have a couple more Dimmadov notes.
Dimmadov. That's a name
Not
I haven't
Dimmadov.
heard in a hot minute.
Hab notes. Dimmadov, Ivan Dimmadov. It came out because he's Russian. Mm-hmm. They have mandatory military service. If he were to go home, he would have to do his military service. Like, they would make him do it as soon as he got there. Mm-hmm. So he can't really go home if he wants to continue to play in the NHL, which kind of sucks.
Is it just a year?
I think it's a year, but, like, he just can't really go home right now.
I mean, honestly, yeah, I'm going to say it. Now's the best time to go serve your year because shit could get very real very fast. And with the authority figures in charge of certain nations, it's more than likely.
Back to the Habs, though. It came out yesterday. They traded Carey Price to the Sharks for defenseman Gannon LaRocque, who has not played in the NHL. I think he's just a prospect that they've traded for. I didn't realize that Carey Price was still technically under contract with
neither.
The Habs.
I had to Google it.
I also Googled it. In case you're in the same boat as us, he has not played an NHL game since the 2022 season where he played 5 games. I don't think he'll play another NHL game from the sounds of it.
He doesn't have any cartilage left in his knee. He can't.
That's the biggest thing.
And he didn't want to
his knees are screwed.
And he didn't want to do the surgery and recovery, which is totally fair.
Yeah.
Now, why he didn't officially announce his retirement when he essentially retired, I don't know. But hey, get that money.
Yeah.
You ride that long-term injury reserve.
Mm-hmm. It seems like the Habs are giving him the Landeskog treatment, just like honoring his contract because of how much he did for the organization.
And I love to see it.
I love to see it too. His contract is up, or it would have been up at the end of this coming up season regardless.
And they need the cap. I'm sorry.
They need the cap space. They do need the cap space for sure.
And we also have 15 goalies. Like, we can lose one of them.
So many of them.
Jeez.
I think it still is going to be Montembeault and Dobej, which I like.
What about Primu? That's not how you say his name.
He didn't play much in the NHL last season, though. He mainly played with the Rocket.
He's still young. They did sign him again. They renewed him and Montembeault. I think they renewed all three, which was...
They've got so many.
Okay.
Yeah. And then one other thing before we get into the Q&A of it all. The collective bargaining agreement that the NHL settled with this past season wouldn't be going into effect until the 2026-27 season. However, they have agreed with the Players Association to put one rule into effect, the playoff salary cap. So in previous seasons, the salary cap for these teams were just in the regular season. The playoffs weren't taken into account at all. So some teams, not to name names, Florida Panthers, would have a guy on long-term IR.
The Oilers did it too.
The Oilers did it too. Throughout the regular season, and then they'd magically be healthy and playing in the playoffs, but their salary wouldn't come in to any kind of, what is it?
There was no accountability.
Their salary wouldn't count for the cap. But that's gone now, starting this season. I like that, though.
How the tables have turned.
Oh, how the tables have turned. Oh, I have one more thing. Did you see the comments on our episode on YouTube?
I saw Rachel, and then I saw someone, I cannot remember their username, say that San Jose did add in their Pride Night.
That's exactly
and
what I was
that Sweet Angels, like, I can't have you girls, like, thinking that they would do that to us. And my faith is restored. My question is only win Devils.
Yeah.
Win.
So the San Jose Sharks are doing Pride Night April 2nd against Toronto.
Thank God.
Yes.
It was getting really scary. I've already talked enough about it. I didn't like it. I don't think I can. I don't necessarily support teams that don't support inclusivity. Mm-hmm. That's why I'm not a huge Hurricanes fan.
That's fair.
As an organization, I love certain players, but like,
yeah, it's like,
oh my God, we booked a Vancouver game. We actually get to see.
Someone asked us a question about it in.
We're gonna get to see Quinn Hughes twice this year.
We are,
if he's healthy.
I didn't register that until I think you said it after we'd already booked the trips. But yeah, we're seeing the Canes versus Vancouver, and we're also seeing Vancouver versus the Blues.
I think it's the Blues.
I think so too. So that's exciting.
And most importantly, we're going to get to see a couple of our Vancouver area girlies.
Yes, we are. I'm so excited.
I know.
Let's pull up our Q&A.
Well, you pull it up. Someone I know asked for a proper meet and greet of the pets. So I'm going to try and snatch my cat right here.
Oh, he is right there.
I will introduce if I can.
We had multiple people ask us about our pet situation. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Thank you for not overreacting. Okay.
You can't see him at all.
This is Marlo. He's my kitten. He is
blends.
3 years young. He's got his Halloween collar on. He likes alone time, occasional cuddles, and to terrorize this household. I'll bring him closer for you to see.
Yeah, he blended right into your jersey. Oh, his little protests.
Say hello. You're a star. Okay.
Cooper, you come here.
Sorry, that was going to be the harder one.
This is my pupper, Cooper. Cooper, will you sit? Hey, bub. Will you sit? Turn around. This is Cooper. He is my pupper. He's 11.
Yeah.
Our little old man of the household. He's a Rhodesian Ridgeback, in case you're wondering, and a sweet angel at that.
We rescued him. He was abandoned with his sister in the woods.
Yeah.
And a park ranger found him, and we adopted. We're adopters. Got him from the Humane Society. Got him from the forest.
Yes. He's a good boy.
He's the best boy.
He's so gentle, even though he's a bigger dog.
And he's got his fall collar on as well.
Yes. They both have fall collars on. And those are our pets. We had, I think, 4 or 5 people ask about it.
You probably recognize them from the couple of times that they will guest star in our episodes.
Oh, yes. And he loves attention.
Oh my gosh. There's never enough pets for them. Well, Marlo is my son, so there's definitely enough pets for him. But Cooper, unlimited.
Yeah. Okay. If you filled out our Q&A little
thank you if you did.
Yes, thank you if you did. You'll also notice there were hockey questions, non-hockey questions, and then I got a few questions about podcasting in general. But let's talk hockey-related questions first.
Let's do it.
There's a lot. I think that we can easily get through all of them. First of all, the most asked question outside of our pets, how did we choose our favorite teams? What are our favorite teams? How did I become a Canes fan? Not living in North Carolina. Like, we got so many questions about who our number 1 teams are. I guess I'll start.
You can start.
I was originally a Canes fan. I am still a Canes fan. The more information I have found out about the organization, I don't support certain things that they do, but I also think that there's not a perfect franchise.
There isn't.
I think I became a Canes fan, and Lauren said the other day that she knew how I did. But I'm pretty sure I just saw edits on TikTok, and then I saw like a compilation of the storm surges, and then I just went on a deep dive too.
And then the storm surges, and then bam.
And then I got roped into the Seth Jarvis humor of it all, and then the Seth Jarvis, Brett Burns do it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's so much player-wise to love about that team.
Yeah, player-wise, I do love a lot about him. And then, what other teams do we support? The Canadians. The same thing with the Canadians.
Y'all know what team we support.
We love
They just
them.
won our top 1.
People were asking what our top ones are, too. What would your top team be then, Lauren?
What do you think it is?
The Devils.
Or
Vancouver.
Or I'm a Habs girl now.
Oh my God.
That is my number 1.
Oh yeah. They are definitely my number 1 team now too.
Originally I was a Devils girl.
Mhm.
I love them. However, and it's because I love their lore, and that is not going to change. I really like that organization. However, how to say this? They got rid of a lot of my favorite players.
Yeah.
I think Dougie Hamilton is the only one really hanging on. Same with Carolina. When they got rid of Brent Burns, I was kind of like, okay, I'm just going to be passively watching now, which is fine. But I think the more I learned about the Habs, like I love that young player team. I love that coach. I love that organization and how, from my interpretation, they treat their fans and treat their team and treat the area. I just love them.
I agree.
They're my number 1. Last season, it was definitely the Devils until I found the Habs.
Yeah, I think that's kind of how I was too. Is I was Carolina, and then the more I learned about the Habs organization, and then getting to see the way they develop their team and how they prioritize the chemistry of the team over the trading of it all, like I really like them.
Who would you say are your top 3 players across the league?
Top 3 players?
Yeah, currently. You can't say Mariel Lemieux. They got to be active players.
I think Nick Suzuki.
Yeah.
You go first. I gotta think.
Quinn Hughes.
Oh,
That's my Libra king right there. He's haunted as hell, and so am I. Love him. Dougie Hamilton. I ride or die for him.
Yeah.
I don't even know why. I like that man. There's not a reason. It started with he's got like kind eyes.
Yeah.
And then everything I know about him, I love. And I still am waiting to get my bobblehead doll of him. Like, you're telling me we've got sleepover
I want one.
bobblehead dolls, but not a Dougie Hamilton one? Bullshit.
Yeah.
And then my third, let me look at my cup of all my favorites. My graveyard, if you will.
Oh, Jack Drury.
Oh.
Rip King.
Nugget. I don't know. My third, I'm trying to think of who. Oh my God. Let me shut my bitch ass up. It's William Nylander. I knew that. The only reason I love the Maple Leafs, that little dynamic, him and Matthew Nyes, the core four, which is really like the core 5 or 6.
Yeah.
They trade off shifts.
I would stick with Nick Suzuki. Jacob Slavin.
Yeah, for sure.
Is definitely up there. There was someone else that I thought of while you were doing this. I guess Marty Natchez.
Yeah, I think that's
Those three.
Fair. Also love that my top 3 individual players are not on my team, my number 1 team. But it goes Habs, it goes Devils, it goes San Jose, it goes Canucks, it goes Carolina, and then it's kind of like a free for all around here.
Yeah. That actually kind of led in dream team of current players and coaches. I think we stick with our 3 teams. Our 3 players that we just mentioned. What's your favorite coach?
No, I'm gonna build my own team. Thank you so much, Brent Burns. I'm calling you, sir. What position does Dougie Hamilton play?
D.
You're gonna ride the bench, sir. Quinn Hughes is gonna be there on D. Lane Hutson's gonna be there on D. Dougie is my 3rd D. He sits on the bench.
That's your 4th. Brent Burns.
Fucking hell, why do I always think he's a center? I've got Nico Hischier, of course. What the hell? Let's go, Jack Hughes. What position does Eric
starting
Holla?
lineup?
Yeah.
Lineup.
Starting out.
Starting lineup.
And then I'm probably going to go... I'm going to bring in Slav.
Oh.
I love that young energy. And then... This is a hard one because I have so many coaches that I love. But I think for that particular team, what they need is someone like Martin St. Louis. Mm-hmm. I think that is the general vibe.
I'm going to go...
Assistant coach Rick Tocchet and Rod Brennamore.
I'm going to go center. Nick Suzuki.
Oh.
We're going to do Seth Jarvis and...
You got to give him someone fun to be on that line with.
Yeah. Yeah, because I wasn't going to pick Cole, and Seth is Cole adjacent.
You can still have Cole. Short people deserve rights.
We'll do Seth, Cole,
They would get along wonderfully.
Nick.
Yeah.
Defenseman, Jacob Slavin. Caden Gooley?
I was thinking about him.
Yeah.
But god dang it, Quinn and Jack were going to be on my team together. Starting lineup, bitches.
And I think head coach... Patrick Waugh.
Interesting.
Because this is just for funsies, you know?
Who's your goaltender? Who's your starting goalie?
Oh.
Because that's one that I'm like...
Pyotr Kochekov.
Same. That's my goalie. I love him. That's my little Russian child.
Yeah.
Who's actually like a full-grown man and engaged.
That's crazy. Do you think we're going to find out when he gets married?
Yes.
Okay.
But I think it's going to be from Seth Jarvis. I think it's going to be from other players going to the wedding.
Someone's going to accidentally, like, say something.
So many players have gotten engaged this summer and married. It's crazy. Like, I knew because you told me that it's wedding and engagement season, but, like, shit, they ain't taking no days off with this.
No, they don't. Which players do you think would make for a great TV show? Seth Jarvis. Always. He's so freaking funny. I think, honestly, you just put 2 cameras, one on Macklin Celebrini, one on Will Smith, and you just follow them around. I feel confident that they're hilarious.
I think those 2. Definitely, I would love to see a reality TV show.
Foley.
I would also love to see Tom Wilson, reality TV.
Okay, I think that truly what the Capitals organization needs to get me to fully support them is a docuseries.
I mean, from what I've read, Tom Wilson does a lot of philanthropic work.
Yeah, they do a lot. I've heard. It's just
We've even watched a couple of their videos.
Yeah.
I think he would be interesting because I want to know more about him.
That's true.
And I think he's got the personality to make it engaging.
Oof. So this is from a couple weeks ago. In last week's episode, you were going to talk about a hockey breakup, but after doing some research about the player, you decided not to talk about them. I'm curious as to who it was, as I want to make sure I'm not supporting anyone bad. LMAO. Evander Kane, the man catches abusive charges left and right.
He doesn't
even necessarily catch the charges, but
a better way to say that would be that he's a serial abuser.
He is a serial abuser.
And yet the organization protects him.
Yep.
Crazy.
Hope that helps. Sorry. I just didn't want to, I don't know. I feel like I've talked highly about some people and then later found some things out that I'm like, I wish that I had just kept my mouth shut a little bit. Because now I don't want people to think that I support them for everything that they do. Like, I can separate the fact that he's a good player and not a good person. I can separate those. It's just hard sometimes.
Yeah, I agree.
Best minor league mascot, the Savannah Ghost Pirates. You're wearing a Nailers jersey right now.
I don't know his name or their name.
I think the Savannah Ghost Pirates is just a cool name. The Huntsville Marksmen,
I think that's a sick name.
Yeah, that's a ECHL team.
But I don't know what their mascots look like.
It's like a fox kind of thing. You're right, I don't know the mascots.
I feel confident with the name. They've got a good mascot.
Yeah. We got asked this question in a few different ways. What player do you think you'd be the best friends with if you knew them personally? Both male or female. Emma Malte.
Oh.
I would be her friend. We got the same kind of brain rot going on.
I would love to be Sarah Nurse's friend.
Oh my gosh. I would love to be Sarah Nurse's friend. I don't think I could separate my adoration from her.
For her.
For her.
You know who I would love to be friends with?
Who?
The U.S. Open is going on. Coco Gauff. I would be so good friends with her, and I know that.
Yes. That's a tennis player. What NHL player?
NHL player. Which one's got the best personality and probably sisters?
And probably sisters. I feel like I could be friends with
my
like
mug.
Cole Caulfield. I don't know. I'm thinking of all the Gen Zers
I'm trying to think of someone age appropriate
to be friends with.
I mean, I think I'm just going to have to go simple. Seth Jarvis.
Yeah.
We are, I think, maybe I know he's a couple years younger than me. I don't know how much. Not enough to make it uncomfortable. Like, I'm not saying, like, I would be friends with the rookies or something.
Oh.
Because I can't relate to a teenager. I'm sorry. But I also can't relate to the married kids ones.
Yeah. Although I have some friends getting married.
Trust. I went through that. Now my friends are having kids.
Yeah.
And they're so cute, and I love them dearly.
Nick
Suzuki, actually, I'm changing my answer. He loves cats. He's a good man from all intents and purposes. He's got a gorgeous, like, funny wife. I think they're funny. I think I would want to be in their friend group.
That's
I don't necessarily want to be friends with him, but, like, I think I want to be friends with his wife.
Yeah.
Or Jeremy Swayman. And not even necessarily him, but his girlfriend.
His girlfriend is so funny.
She's so funny.
That's such an underrated answer.
Thank you. I was thinking so hard about it. I blanked on anyone because I was like, no, if you put me and all these guys in the same room, I'm not talking to any of them.
That's the thing is I'm like,
which ones are the girls guys?
Yeah.
Other than Matt Barzil. Like Cole Caulfield, I feel like that's an easy one.
Yeah.
I agree with your choice, but
If you could take one player from any team and place them on another team, who would you move?
Brent Burns, and I put him back in Carolina, bitch.
I was also going to say the same exact thing.
And Eric Holla as a number 2. Because if you're taking Brent back, I'm bringing Eric back. Fuck that.
Yeah. If you could see...
I'm surprised you don't want to bring Natchez back. His girlfriend's so miserable in Colorado. Openly.
But didn't he want to leave?
I don't know. That's
His
fine.
girlfriend
As long as
is-
you're bringing Brent back, I can bring Eric back, and then I'm happy.
I would like to be friends with Marty Natchez's girlfriend. She's so freaking funny.
Yeah, I agree.
I loved this question. Whoever asked this, top tier. If you could see one player at their peak in history, but in modern era, who would you see? For example, peak Gretzky playing this season on any team. Can you guess my answer?
Mario Lemieux.
I would kill to see Mario Lemieux playing on the Penguins again. He saved the franchise twice already. Let's do it a third.
I think I'd really like to see... He's still current. I want to see Patrick Kane in his prime at Chicago. Either him or Pat Maroon at their absolute prime.
I do,
And if I have to go
sometimes think
historical,
about-
Patrick Waugh. But I'm like, how much would I actually be paying attention to a goalie? No disrespect. Absolutely no disrespect.
absolutely.
I want to be clear. I am not disrespecting him. I just think about, I
those are
watch
good
a lot of
answers.
Patrick Kane in his, in his prime with Chicago. And I'm like, dang, I would have loved to see that.
Yeah, I do. Sometimes I'm like, dang, I regret not enjoying hockey at age -4.
I
because
would have
there's
tuned in
some
for
players-
Showtime.
Oh my gosh. Well,
Every-
and the fact that we came in right after he left the Blackhawks just
Hurts me.
pains me.
I can't believe I wasn't watching him at age 6 or whatever.
I know. How disappointing.
I'll never recover from it, actually.
If you had a team, where would you locate them and what would their name be called? Or what would their name be? Sorry.
If I had a team,
Mm-hmm. The Birmingham Baddies.
okay. I do not want to stay in this place.
No, I don't either. Actually, I don't either. Ooh. What's an untapped market? Can we pick hockey cities? I'm asking as if I'm going to get a response.
Girl, I have no idea, but I have no thoughts.
I would want a PWHL team in Raleigh. And it could be... Ooh. I don't know what the name would be.
The Raleigh Wranglers.
No, because it's the PWHL. We got to have a good name. I do like alliteration, though.
I don't know that I wouldn't want to start a team. What I would love to do, though, is throw whatever money I would be giving to start a team. I'd just love to throw it at Vancouver's PWH team.
HL.
PWHL team.
Mm-hmm.
What did I say? H?
PWH.
Okay. I'm doing the best I can.
Okay, what rule would you add or change to the NHL to make it more competitive and fun? The jailbreak rule that the PWHL has. where
100%
if
yes.
you were on a penalty kill and you score shorthanded, just jailbreak. That penalty expires.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's such a good rule.
I love it.
Yeah. Who do you think is an underrated player or an overrated player? These are hard
Overrated
questions.
player.
Do I want to catch strays? I have an overrated player.
Who?
Well, I don't know if he's overrated or it's just the fact that he doesn't have a good team. Can I say Igor Shesterkin? You remember all the chaos about him not wanting to sign a contract because he wanted to be the highest paid player on the Rangers, and then they didn't even make it to the playoffs, and that's not a direct reflection of him. But he wasn't competing for any goaltending records either.
I want to say an overrated player, in my opinion, is Jeremy Swayman. He hasn't been the same since he lost his wife.
Yeah.
since he lost Olmark.
Yeah.
And I hate that for
true.
him. But that is my opinion.
Yeah.
An underrated player, Connor Bedard. And it's because his
Yeah.
team is shit and they don't know how to develop.
Yeah.
Another underrated player, Ryan Leonard from the Capitals. I don't know that
Interesting.
it's necessarily skill-wise, but definitely PR-wise.
They do not
really
exploit
brought
him.
it.
They do not exploit him enough.
No, they really don't.
Yeah. Randy, you asked a question that I've thought for days trying to figure out an answer to it, but I can't think of anything, so I'm not going to answer it. But
I might be able to answer it. Ask it.
what player from a different sport do you think would have made a good hockey player?
Max Verstappen.
Wow, you really did answer that full chest.
I think Max Verstappen would be a good hockey player because he's a skills player. And he is incredibly, like, his upbringing is very similar to how most of the greats developed. And I think he would be a good one. You're looking at him, you're thinking about what he looks like, but how he looks currently is because that's how he's got to look for the sport that he plays, essentially, or the car that he drives in. Think of how good he is at strategy and how fast of a learner he is and how good his endurance is.
I mean, I'll take your word for it. This is wigging out.
Especially Mad Max era.
Mad Max era
hell
could
of a
do
D.
anything. Do you think fighting should be part of the sport? Yes.
Yes.
To an extent. Like, I think part of the greatness of this sport is, like, if you go after a player, their team's going to stand by them. Mm-hmm. You can't take the heat, get out the kitchen.
I like how they fight modernly.
Yeah.
I don't like hearing about when they would just, like, beat the shit out of, like, a good player like Wayne Gretzky or something, or, like, give all these guys CTEs that they didn't know about just because they're a skills player. Like, it deprived us of getting to see their skills.
I like safe fighting, you're right.
Yeah.
I don't like a brutal attack.
Like, I don't think you should do your job and then at the end of your job have permanent brain damage.
I agree.
That might be just the liberal in me, but that doesn't sit right with me.
I just read this next question and it hurt me. Do you think Connor Bedard will extend his contract with Chicago and stay there? If not, where would he go?
I think he's dipping, and where I'd love to see him go is back home to Vancouver.
I think he's going to stay.
They've been through so many coaches. He's got only, like, one player that actually helps him. He's going.
I hope he goes. With everything inside of me, I hope he goes. Gets out of that cursed franchise. But I think he's going to stay. To go off of that, will Quinn leave the Canucks and play for another team with his brother, and play for another team or with his brothers? I think Quinn's going to stay too. I think he'll sign one more contract. Well, actually, his contract will be up at the same, I don't know. I think he'll stay. Unfortunately. I'm real quiet over there.
If you're asking me what I think is realistically going to happen, I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about what I want to happen. I want him to finish his contract, and then I want him to go to the Devils. I want him to be with his brothers.
Yeah.
And if that doesn't happen, Luke's the low man on the totem pole. Bring him to Vancouver.
Yeah.
Like, he needs to be with one of his brothers. He's out there in this team that sucks ass.
Yeah.
They had, like, one good year. And they haven't juggled their star players. It's all the same star players. Like, it's just not ever going to click, I don't think. Now, I'll issue a public apology if that changes this year. But I think that they're too undisciplined. They don't have the endurance that it takes to be a good team.
Vancouver or the Devils?
Vancouver.
Yeah,
but
I agree.
I guess the same Vancouver should. No, I think the Devils do have what it takes. It's their bodies that don't.
Yeah, they need.
But, like, their stars are
flex
young
too.
players. You know?
Yeah.
It's like
I agree.
a couple of young guys. So, yeah, I think he's leaving. But Emma and Rachel, I didn't say that. Okay?
It's nothing personal.
It is personal. I want him to leave and be with his brothers. I don't actually care if he stays or leaves. I just want him with a brother.
Fair.
And it's not going to be Jack.
No, Jack's going to stay with the Devils. I think Jack will stay with the Devils his entire career.
His entire career is crazy. I don't think he's going to stay there his entire career, but I think he's definitely going to extend with his next contract. Why would he not? You know?
Literally, why would he not? Do you think that PWHL Vancouver or PWHL Seattle can win the cup this season? Yes.
No.
Oh, I think so. I think the great thing about the PWHL is it's so competitive. You never really know. I mean, I say that, but Boston's won it the past 2 seasons.
I don't think that either one of them can win it. Strictly because, yes, they're all-star players, but most of them have never played together, and it takes at least a season, half a season, to get the team chemistry and know how to work with each other. A lot of what it takes to be, in my opinion, a great team is having that good team chemistry and, like, basically being able to know what your teammate's going to do and how you can help the team win. And I think that would be, like, an insane expectation on their first year.
I also think, though, these girls all know each other. These women all know each other, and they've likely played on the same national team or in tournaments together because it's such a small group of people. I think that they've probably already got some chemistry.
They're playing with new coaches that most of them have never played with. And they're playing in no. I've already said why.
Yeah.
But it sure would be a slay if they did.
It would be. Who is more likely to win the cup? Trevor Zegras, Jack Hughes, or Cole Caulfield?
Cole Caulfield.
I agree.
Because he doesn't get hurt. And his team doesn't really get hurt.
If the Habs can put it all together, they could make a deep run to the playoffs. The Devils are too fragile by the time that they get to the playoffs. And Anaheim, well, actually, Trevor's with the Flyers now. The Flyers have a long way to go.
I don't even know Trevor like that.
I don't know Trevor like that
Last
either.
time I saw him, he was still, like, thin as a reed. So, no.
Yeah. Which PWHL or NHL team would you hypothetically like to play for? The Montreal Victoire.
Hell yeah.
With Pooh?
Yes. Yeah. Them or PWHL Vancouver?
Yes.
In the NHL?
The NHL, Colorado Avalanche.
Nah. I want to go play with the Devils. I want to have a good time.
Are you going to have a good time playing with the Devils?
Yeah, because otherwise, if I went to San Jose, I'd just fucking lose every game. And that's only bearable for me for about 2 games. Not great at losing.
Really? Which NHL team do you not really care about or do not follow?
There's so many.
The Edmonton Oilers. I just forget about them.
The Senators.
Oh my God,
the Senators,
yeah.
The Islanders.
Yeah.
The Rangers live rent-free in my head.
Unfortunately.
They are my ops. It's one-sided. The Ducks.
Yeah. The Kings.
The Golden Knights.
Basically, if you're not making waves.
If you're on this side of the country, it's not clocking to me. The Blues.
Well, also, like, their games start
The Sabres.
The Sabres.
But I do care about Tage Thompson. But I'm not going to watch those games. They're at crazy times.
Yeah, that's the thing is they start later. We're going to watch games that start on the East Coast because they're going to start at a normal time. And then the other ones start, like, in the middle of those games. And I'm already in a game.
Honestly, the Dallas Stars. I didn't care about them until playoffs. I haven't thought about them since.
I have, unfortunately.
Next.
IDK, maybe this should be a full episode, but at some point, can you talk about the Winter Olympics and the lore of I know that this question was Rachel, and the lore of how it fits into the NHL and for the PWHL this year, and what players are you excited to see together? Maybe I'll do an episode on the Winter Olympics.
That sounds like an episode.
That does sound like an episode.
I'll write that down. I cannot condense my thoughts about that.
No. I will write that down.
To be discussed. TBD.
Re-listening to old episodes and wondered if you were able to find out if Jesper Bratt and William Nylander's dads played together. I think that that's because I was like, I think they played together, but I wasn't able to find proof of it anywhere. I never was able to find proof. You look at different things, and they called Jesper Bratt's dad by a different name. So I don't even really know what his name is. It might be Connie. It might be Thomas. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Hold on. Let me do like a very, 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 very fast.
I've done deep dives to try to find it out, and I can't find shit. I know his dad coached for at least one season in Sweden.
Well, his dad's also a carpenter.
Jesus
Did you
was
know
a
that?
carpenter.
Jesus was allegedly a carpenter.
That was a Sabrina Carpenter quote.
Our girly pop. We do love him.
What is your dream game to attend? Teams playing arena.
A fucking Hughes Bowl. Are you joking?
Yeah.
A Hughes Bowl in
Jersey.
Yeah. Actually,
in Jersey with my girly pop sitting next to me.
in Vancouver, because I like their home jerseys better last season.
I'm going to stick to a Hughes Bowl in Jersey. Actually, a Stanley Cup Game 7 final.
Between what teams?
Oh, between what teams? Ooh.
The San Jose Sharks.
Let's go.
And the Blackhawks.
I'm going to say, like, the Dallas Stars and the Colorado Avalanche.
That's such a basic ass answer. But it's your Stanley Cup, so you can. I'm going to be watching the Blackhawks and the Sharks in their 7-game Stanley Cup final. So
I was just trying to find something that could actually happen. If it's any team, regardless of, like, bracket-wise, could it actually happen? I would say Colorado and the Habs. Habs win it Game 7 overtime. Cole Caulfield scores the game-winning goal going down on the ice.
Shit.
Shit.
that would shiver my timbers.
Are you planning to go to any NHL or PWHL games this season? Yes.
Spoiler, we are going to go to one in November and one in December.
Yes. We're going to a Canes game. We're going to a Vancouver game. PWHL hasn't released their schedules. A couple podcasting questions. What's the hardest thing about starting a podcast? The fear of failing.
That's your answer?
Yeah.
Mine is silence. Nothing makes me want to quit more than not getting any form of engagement or
That's
like views
fair,
on
too.
something. Like this summer has been brutal because no one watches any of our stuff. Not no one, but like
Our
compared
engagement
to
is down.
our engagement is so low. I'm like, should we even be doing this?
Yeah.
Like, do I even want to keep spending my time and energy into this? If you want me to be very real.
Yeah. I mean, engagement, we kind of knew it was going to go down in off season.
But so much.
I mean, it hasn't gone down that much.
That's your opinion. I'm just talking about how I feel.
Looking at the stats.
I mean,
but
we've got
yeah,
like
that is hard. I would also say doing the research into what we need for a podcast was hard because there's so many people that are like, you need this light that's $1,000. You need a camera that's blah, blah, blah. Like, they want you to spend all your money, so trying to find a way to do it with the amount of money we were willing to spend starting a podcast, not even knowing if we were going to really want to carry it on. That was hard.
And now we've been here for almost a year.
We have. What has been the best part of starting a podcast?
Oh my God, meeting new people.
Yeah, our little community
The
that we
crew,
built.
Emma, Kate, maybe Katie. I meant to ask you.
Kate.
I think it's straight up Kate.
Because I'm pretty sure it's Katrina.
Yeah, and like
Katerina.
Stephanie.
Not
and
Katrina, I'm sorry.
the hurricane. What? Happy 20th anniversary to all those who survived. Yay.
Yeah. Yeah, finding our little community. Our
Yes.
little groups. Building connections, finding some other people that do
Yeah.
podcasting. Like, just finding our group. It's so rewarding. Honestly, like, even when our engagement's down,
Y'all really keep me going.
Y'all really do keep us going.
Y'all's DMs and your voice messages for proof of life.
Yes.
Like, y'all keep us going. Like Tom Dang sends the most unhinged
Bro,
stuff
he
and
sends
it
the
cracks me
funniest
up.
stuff. He sends the funniest stuff.
Yeah.
What editing software do you use and what mics? These are the Rode Pod mics USB. I use OBS to record, and I use Wondershare Filmora to edit. I would love to do a new editing software if anybody has any suggestions, but those are what I use. And then suggestions for any girl hockey podcasts or content creators. Oh, I got you. Read Between the Blue Lines. Penalty Box Confessions, our girls. Delaney Galbraith. I'm sorry if I said your name wrong, Queen. She's the founder of Sports Girls Club. I just realized it was Hayes Media Sports does really good. HAZZE. They do a lot, and they get a lot of interviews. They did an interview with Luca Fantilli, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I can list more. If you really want more, you can DM us and I'll
Who's the one? I can never remember. Jocks and Jill.
Jocks and Jill for PWHL, incredible. They both played women's hockey at a high level. Okay. Some non-hockey related questions. Will somebody ask, can we have a full meet and greet with the pets? Check. Someone literally asked this question. I'm not making it up. How did you become so cool and funny?
I was ugly, and so I had to develop a personality. There you go.
Have you tried childhood trauma? It's great for developing humor.
Everyone has childhood trauma. Parents can't help but do a number on their kids. It's part of
fair.
being human.
That's fair. Do you follow any other sports besides F1?
IndyCar. Colton Herta is leaving. He is leaving IndyCar and trying once again to get a super license. But again, he got denied for a super license. So now he can't go into Formula One because he was supposed to be a reserve driver for Cadillac. And he's going to have to start in like F2.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Crazy.
We loosely follow tennis. We did more last year than we do this year. Things have just gotten busy. And I think that's it.
Yeah. I think so. I feel like we're forgetting a sport.
I feel like we are too.
We don't do baseball. We don't do basketball. We don't do swimming. We do IndyCar. We do Formula One. We do hockey. We dabble in tennis.
I think that's it. I enjoy baseball. I just don't follow it.
I don't know fuck all about baseball, and I don't want to.
Yeah, I've tried to make her learn, and
I don't know.
Yeah. How did you pick your careers when you went to college? Well, I'm an accountant. Our dad works in he used to work in finance. I had started as an engineering major because I did an engineering academy in middle school and high school, and then I was like, I don't really want to do this for the rest of my life, but I enjoy numbers, accounting, and finance. That's how I got here.
I thought I wanted to be a doctor, and I got my basic EMT certification in high school. And in doing like those clinicals where you like ride in the ambulance and you have to do emergency room clinicals, I realized that doctors don't do shit but write orders. And I wanted to do more hands-on stuff, so I pivoted to nursing. Otherwise, I was going to be a lawyer. And I did end up studying for my LSAT a couple years ago during COVID. I do
remember this.
And then when I like looked into how long it would take me to fully pivot and how much money it would take, I decided to just double down in healthcare and get my doctorate. Yeah. So that I can be a nurse practitioner.
Yeah. I feel like even as a kid, I knew you would work in healthcare.
It was very like, I always knew I wanted to work in either wanted to be a lawyer or wanted to work in healthcare because I'm dark and disturbed. And that's great for healthcare because nothing really phases you. And being a lawyer, I love arguing and I love confrontation. And that's why I work in trauma. I get to use all of my passions.
Yeah.
I love arguing with grown people.
I think, too, our parents just wanted us to get an education in something that we could do anywhere.
Well, I mean, they had us, or we were young when the housing market collapsed and the bubble burst. Yeah. And, like, our dad got laid off a couple times, like everyone did in America, as he was working on his master's. And our mom was just a stay-at-home mom and, like, a transcriptionist on the side.
Not like that's not a big job.
But like,
you know?
that is where they come from, is
Yeah.
they wanted us to have
Stable
careers with job security.
Yes.
In case that happens again. And I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a great call. Good job, y'all.
Yeah, truly.
Now they want us to be less independent.
Yeah.
I think the last time we were with our parents, our dad said something to the effect of like, we shouldn't have encouraged y'all to be so independent.
Yeah, I think so too. What are our Hogwarts houses? I'm Hufflepuff. I know that's probably shocking. I think you were Ravensclaw.
Yeah, I'm a Ravenclaw. I mean,
Cool.
I dabble with Slytherin, but
I dabble with dark magic.
but I've been told multiple times that I'm a Ravenclaw energy.
Yeah, for sure.
A nerd, an academic nerd.
What are our coffee orders? We got a lot of questions asking that. 7 Brew? Let's start with 7 Brew coffee
7
orders.
Brew, I get a iced sweet and salty with oat milk and sugar-free syrup.
I go back and forth between an iced German chocolate with oat milk or a hot cinnamon roll with oat milk, depending on if I just want a hot or an iced beverage.
We don't normally drink Starbucks because child labor and it's super overpriced for poor quality.
It's so overpriced.
But if I'm going to drink Starbucks, it's either going to be to get like a fall beverage or a holiday beverage. That's pretty much the only time I get a Starbucks.
Yeah. If we are going to like a random cafe or something, I'll always get an oat milk cappuccino or I'll get an iced Americano with a little bit of almond milk, because I feel like if you can't do those two right, you're not going to make a good coffee.
I have recently transitioned into a cortado with whatever dairy-free option they have. Because I don't like a lot of foam or a lot of milk. I like a lot of coffee.
Yeah.
And that's been pretty good. Otherwise, I'm currently drinking a maple pecan Nespresso pod.
I'm currently drinking... Oh, yeah, same.
We're drinking the same thing. I gave her one of my pods.
True.
I think it's a latte. I don't know what... No, it's just a coffee because there's nothing in it. Let me shut up.
I have had to train Lauren that... She used to call everything a latte unless it was like a K-cup. I was like, that's not true. Or a cappuccino.
A cappuccino.
I know reading, but what non-sports related hobbies do you have? Do you collect anything? What? I don't think
we collect fridge magnets of everywhere that we go.
That's true.
Our hobbies include traveling,
spending money,
but we like to travel somewhere for an event. We don't like to go for no reason. We want to spend a couple days in the museums. We want to try the food, and then we want to go to a big event.
Yep.
My other hobby, this sounds so
this
stupid.
This is my hobby.
I am very much into exercise. I have found that exercising like 5 to 6, I normally exercise 6 days a week. And I have found that works better for me than any SSRI. That's an antidepressant.
I'm glad you told me because I didn't know what that stood for.
Otherwise, cooking and baking. I really enjoy those.
When was the last time you baked?
When I made the pumpkin snickerdoodle cookies. I don't get to do a lot of baking anymore because school.
That's fair.
But when I'm off or in between semesters or when the semester's winding down is when I normally like start making all the recipes that I've saved that I just didn't have the time. I didn't want to give myself the time to make.
Yeah. I would say podcasting is my most prominent hobby.
I spent a good portion of last winter trying to perfect a gluten-free, dairy-free cookie dough mix.
That is true. I like sewing. This is
on-hands task that you can think of, she will learn how to do it.
I love building things. Yeah.
I'm really good at yard work. That's a skill that I have learned.
Yeah.
And I'm quite passionate about it. I put my heart and soul into our flower beds.
True. And our yard looks great. Thank you.
Exactly. You're welcome.
What is your favorite ice cream?
Ooh, I'm so glad you asked. I actually am very passionate about this. There is only one ice cream that I am going to get, and that is going to be a dairy-free coffee ice cream with chocolate chips or M&Ms in it.
Yeah, she likes a lot of chocolate chips or M&Ms in them.
Yes.
I love a strawberry that's got like chunks of strawberry in it. You just like almost threw up.
I didn't.
What
It
is
sent a shiver.
sent a shiver.
A revulsion.
What is a sport you tried to watch but couldn't get into? Football. We are from football territory, and I just don't care.
There was another one.
Rugby.
I did try and get into rugby because I watched a documentary about
Yeah.
it, and then it's like nowhere. And also soccer. I've tried to get into soccer before. I've tried to get into rugby before, and I just couldn't.
Yeah. If you, okay, 3 people asked us a question. Basically, we're all the same thing. If our life had a theme song, what would it be?
I just wanted you to know that this is me trying.
Period.
That would
I
probably be mine.
What would mine be?
Either that or, and this is a song that I listen to 2 songs for. I have 2 go-to songs, Von Dutch and 365 by
Period.
Charlie XCX. You don't know Von Dutch.
I do. I'm sorry.
I've listened to it like 4 times this morning alone.
Yeah. Lauren blasts music while she showers, and it's normally the same song over and over and over again.
I'm still currently obsessed with K-pop Demon Hunters. Their soundtrack.
That soundtrack has no reason being that good.
I got to leave clinicals like an hour early yesterday. I had a Sprite Zero in one hand. I'm driving home. Sprite Zero in one hand, doing this little number in the other, and Jesus was taking that wheel at like over 80 miles an hour because I'm insane.
Which, this is another, along the same lines, if you were dying and there's a song, what would be playing?
It would be whatever, it would
You're losing me, Taylor Swift. Hamilton, anything from Hamilton.
You love a Hamilton.
I love a Hamilton.
What would my dying song be? I don't know, because I have a pretty
Lauren?
oh my God, it's Lizzie McAlpine.
What's
The
Doomsday?
Doomsday. I was like singing it in my head.
I feel like I need to look at my playlist. Sorry.
My sad girl playlist is, for lack of a better word, banger. It's so
Lauren does find great sad songs.
And also, as someone who has never been in love or been in any type of like a meaningful relationship, I somehow managed to find the most heartbreaking songs and relate to them through delusion, because that's never happened to me. But I'm like, man, these men ain't shit, huh? How dare he?
How dare he?
Another good one is Flowers by Lauren Smith. I can't remember her name.
While we're talking about music, somebody asked what's our song of the summer. I have been listening to Brick by Brick by Say Now, and it's very early 2000s pop girl group song.
What is it?
Brick by Brick. I'll send it to you. I don't know if I've ever played it for you. It's really good. Also, Hot Shit by Sil, CIL. Iconic. I love her.
I think my song of the summer, I've had a couple.
I've also been listening to Role Model's newest album on repeat for about 3 months.
Love Over Glory by
Zinfidelda.
Yeah, by Zenadelphia. That has been rent free in my head recently. For the past month, it has been, I think it's called Free by the K-pop Demon Hunters soundtrack. Y'all don't even understand the way that I have that memorized. And then Von Dutch has been another
Period.
huge. Those are my songs of the summer. And then obviously, well, no, Tate McRae was more winter, because I listened to her album on repeat for like 3 months straight.
Yeah. What's one thing you've always wanted to try but haven't?
Commitment.
Have you ever tried being in a committed relationship?
No, I'm a runner. She's a runner. She's a track star. Plus, the men I attract are just like, ah.
Yeah.
That's why I gave up dating a couple years ago. I'm like, Jesus, I'm gonna let you handle this one.
Yeah.
What about you?
Skydiving. I've always wanted to go skydiving, and I can't find anybody to do it with me.
I
And I
wanted
don't
to do
feel
that
like
for my
that's-
19th birthday.
I
And Dad was going to do it with me, but then Mom was like, absolutely not. Full stop. No.
Yeah.
One of my trauma attendings got into a really bad skydiving accident once where his parachute didn't open, but he's like retired British military. And so he just like girl bossed the situation and only broke a couple things that we were able to fix. And we took care of him. It was so fucking weird. He was like, no, you can take me to my unit. And we were like,
Can you pull
what
me
are you
from-
doing? Oh, hell yeah, you can. It's his
Oh.
fucking unit. There's an elite group of trauma surgeons that work in my trauma unit, and they run most of the trauma related things, not only in this country, but in a couple other countries. But that's all I'm going to say about that.
Period. What's a book that resonated with you? What are your favorite books? Any recommendations? We got lots of book questions.
The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna made me cry. Obviously, I'm very close with my sister. That book, I cried real tears over.
I need
Actual
to
tears.
I need to pull up my like book tracker for book club.
Same.
I've read a lot of good books.
You loved The Women.
I loved The Women. That was such a good book.
Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil. I read recently and I loved it. A Dark Lore. Same thing. Read it recently and I loved it.
All the Colors of the Dark was pretty good too. It's long though.
I didn't love that one.
My favorite book, like true crimey book, Local Woman Missing,
That was a good
was
one.
really good.
And you know what I'm a absolute whore for? A period romance.
Yeah, she is.
Like Bridgerton. Before Bridgerton became Bridgerton, I ate that shit
You
up.
did. I do remember
Loved
you all
it.
reading those.
Sarah McLean, love her.
Okay.
I think that's more than enough.
Yeah.
Oh my God, let me shut my bitch ass up. My favorite book series, and this is my final note.
Threw me for
I knew
support.
I was forgetting something. My favorite book series of my entire life, bury them with me, is the Six of Crow series.
Never read them.
You don't read them, you experience them. First of all.
Are you a sunrise or a sunset?
Sunset.
Sunrise. If you had to delete all but 3 apps from your smartphone, which ones would you keep? Messages, TikTok, YouTube. Easy.
Calculator, TikTok, FaceTime.
Those are good
Actually,
ones. Why would
fuck FaceTime. I don't like to see that. I like voice messages, so I guess I have to keep messages.
Yeah. Why calculator?
I'm not great at math. I like to make sure that I know what I'm talking about.
Fair enough.
I use the calculator a lot.
Do you remember that one time that you like threw out random math and I checked it and you were right and we
Yes.
were both like, "Oh my god."
Yes.
But that was on film.
Yes.
On film?
It was
What
it was
generation?
caught in live time.
What generation am I from? On film.
I don't know.
Oh, we already answered top song of the summer. Favorite episode of the summer, I turned pretty honestly, I have a love-hate relationship with that show. It's honestly Stockholm Syndrome. I did enjoy the episode before last where they called off the wedding. But they all kind of piss me off. Every single episode, I'm like, God, why do I continue to watch this?
My favorite, it's not my favorite episode, but I'll tell you my favorite scene.
When Belly's drunk with margaritas, actually. I'll say that.
Oh, that's season 1 is it's top tier of that series. My favorite scene is the beach scene. I thought you knew.
Oh, yeah.
Why did you do that? You knew. I thought you knew from the moment I met you.
Yeah.
That's
good.
Connie Baby did his big one with that.
Okay, Team Connie Baby or Team Jeremiah?
I want Jeremiah.
Sorry, they said Jeremiah.
I want him. That's going to be an inside thought. I fucking hate him. I hate all the characters in that show other than Laurel, Conrad, Steven, and Taylor. Everyone else should die.
We were talking about this the other day. An ideal ending to this show, they all die except for those 4, and Conrad just lives with Laurel, and they mother-son that thing, and that's it.
Yeah.
What is your favorite food? Do you want me to answer for you?
What do you think my favorite food is?
Chicken tenders and french fries.
Buffalo chicken dip. That's my favorite food.
Oh my gosh, I'm a terrible sibling.
I fuck up. Some buffalo chicken dip, some dairy-free buffalo chicken dip. Hates to see me coming.
Homemade chicken and dumplings.
Yeah.
But a bit soupier than most places.
Like how I make them?
Yes,
except
like
thinner?
how you make them. So good.
I use the Red Lobster gluten-free biscuit mix, and oh
They're
my
really
god, it's
good.
so good.
Favorite movie of all time?
Pride and Prejudice. Pride and Prejudice and Practical Magic. Those are my two.
Magic's a really good one. I always default to Safe Haven. For years, that's been my response. And it is good. I wish I could watch it for the first time again.
You love that movie.
I do love that movie. I watched it the other day.
Also, Sleepless in Seattle. We love that one.
Yes, While You Were Sleeping. We do love that one,
Yeah,
too.
not Sleepless in Seattle, While You Were Sleeping.
Yes. Are there any other siblings, or is it just the 2 of you? Do you want the long answer or the short answer?
Okay, I'm going to summarize this. We have another sibling.
Yeah.
She has no contact with our family.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah. I was like, long answer? Yes, we have more. Short answer? No, it's just the 2 of us.
I do not consider her family.
No. Agree. Will Oscar or Lando win the world championship this year?
Oscar.
Oscar.
Oscar's going to win it,
100%.
and I cannot wait.
I can't wait. He deserves it.
He's earned it.
He has for sure earned it. Based on vibes only, this is the last question. Based on vibes only, can you match each current F1 driver to an NHL team? I know that
Lando is a San Jose Shark.
For sure. I feel like I need to pull up the grid.
The rookies, actually, I'm going to take that back. All of the current rookies, aside from, I don't know if you consider Liam Lawson, this is like his 5th time being a new driver. They are all San Jose players.
Yes.
Yeah,
like
Lando.
Hajar. Yeah.
Lando is a Hurricanes player.
Ooh, that's so fitting.
Oscar is on Connor McDavid's team.
The Oilers?
Yeah, but only because Connor McDavid is there. Actually, fuck that. He's a Penguin.
Oscar?
No. Maybe he's an I want him to be
On a good vibes team that's good.
Okay, he's an Avs player. Whatever. We'll be done with it.
Okay. Max Verstappen? I'm like Tampa Bay.
Max Verstappen is a Florida Panthers player. You have to admit that. He's a good one, though.
I didn't want to admit it,
He
though.
is.
I didn't want to admit it.
George Russell.
Are you doing that because of my face?
Yeah.
George Russell.
Who's the most, like, obnoxious but nice guy team?
Dallas.
He might be a Dallas.
I think he goes to Dallas. Charles Leclerc. Montreal Canadiens.
Yeah. Well, Maple Leafs. I think he's a Maple Leafs player.
You're so right.
He's a Maple Leafs player.
He's a Maple Leafs player. Lewis Hamilton.
I mean, Lewis Hamilton is just Sidney Crosby.
Yeah.
So I guess he's a Penguin.
He's just Sidney Crosby.
he's Sidney Crosby.
Kimmy Antonelli. Are we roping Kim into Sharks? He's a rookie.
My God, yeah, he's a Shark.
Alex Albon. I talked about him last episode. Oh, wait, no, it's the next episode that you're going to hear. Not the last one.
He's so lovable. I kind of think he's a Canuck. No. He's a Devil, maybe. You disagree? Who do you think?
I disagree, but I don't know who to think.
You're also asking me, and I'm telling you all the teams I think about. Like, he might be a Sabres player.
No.
You know, like, I just forget that they exist. They don't really do anything for me.
I think I'd put him at Tampa.
Oh my God. Fuck me. Yeah, he's Tampa.
Yeah.
So sorry about that.
Nico Hulkenberg, Nashville.
Yeah.
Lance Stroll.
Oh my God. I love him.
I do too. Calgary.
Fucking hate Calgary. He's not going to Calgary.
I
Justify yourself.
It's Canadian, and they're not very great. You forget they're there, but like they've got good PR. No. She just whispered no. Red Wings?
Yeah.
Red Wings.
Yeah, I think he's a Red Wings. They don't do anything, but
Yeah.
their PR and their vibes are great.
Fernando Alonso is a Florida Panther.
No, he's not. Early Fernando Alonso, definitely. Current?
New York Ranger?
Fucking hell.
Fucking hell.
Oh,
I missed a question. I didn't miss it, but I missed saying it the way that it was written. Sorry.
the rest is still unwritten. I don't know. I don't know where Fernando goes. It's somewhere. It's not down there, though. It's like in this area.
I'm saying Rangers. I want to say real quick, it's got to be Randy that put this question, but it was like, it asked the question followed by the Shoresy thing, and I meant to ask you it in that way, and I completely missed my opportunity, so I just thought I would let you know. Esteban Ocon.
Flames.
Huh?
Flames, I think.
I'm fine with that. Pierre Gasly. I don't know why I laughed when I said his name.
He's got to be on
like the Kings.
He's got to be on. Sure, we can give him to the Kings, because I forget they exist.
Yeah. Do we want to? Did you rope Liam Lawson in with the rookies?
I don't give a fuck about Liam Lawson. I guess he can be a king, or
A
no,
duck.
he's a golden knight because I don't like him.
He's a golden knight.
I don't like him.
Oh my gosh, he is.
Or he's at Anaheim because they don't do anything
I think Anaheim.
except annoy me.
What's crazy to me is Carlos Sainz is down in 17th in the championship. Ollie Behrman outranks him. But Carlos Sainz.
Vancouver. He's very likable,
That's fair.
but he's a bit cursed.
I think Vancouver's
And he's got a full head of hair. That's a Canuck.
True. I think that's
Luscious.
a good call. And then last one that's not a rookie, Yuki Tsunoda.
Oh my god, I love him.
I really like him.
He's a Habs. Young, full of energy, good PR. Where would you put him? He's on the Habs for me.
I suddenly don't remember any NHL team ever. I'll stick him at the Habs. Who cares?
And there you have it. There you have it.
Okay, next episode, you're going to be hearing our team history updates.
For the Metropolitan Division,
Yes, for
part
the
1.
Metropolitan Division. I'm pretty sure in that episode, because we've already recorded it, spoiler alert, I'm pretty sure in that episode I said that we were going to do 1 episode per division. That's a lie. We're going to do 2 episodes per division. But I'm really excited. If you've been here since the start, you know what's coming, I guess. I don't know.
They're way better than the previous episodes we churned out about it.
Yes.
Thank you for your questions. Thank you for your time.
Yes.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for being along with us and for engaging with us.
Yes.
We'll see you next episode. Bye.
Bye.